Hello, first grade, Mr. Pfeiffer here. Got some beeswax for you. Getting my wax nice and warm. We're only going to use one color today. You can use two if you want, but one is enough. Trying to get it nice and warm with my hands. Squeezing it a little bit, it's starting to get pretty soft. And today I think we would make what is known as an ebu. And what an ebu is, it's a bird that's nocturnal, meaning that it flies around at night. That's when it's most active. It likes to eat rodents, so like rats, mice, squirrels, chipmunks. It has special feathers that make it silent, so when it's flying at night, the rodents that it's hunting can't hear it coming. Another word for it, actually, I gave you the French word for this animal. My daughter is in the Milwaukee French Immersion School, and she's learning about this animal this week. An ebu means owl in French. So I'd like to make an owl with you guys today. So let's get our beeswax nice and warm and soft, and let's start to get this kind of a shape, almost like a cylinder. So you try and use your fingers, try not to use your desk, excuse me, or table, or wherever you're working, the floor. Let's get this working so we can feel it with our fingers, okay? So we're gonna kind of make a shape that's like a squat little cylinder, because we're gonna have our owl, he's gonna be like waiting in the trees, sitting and watching and listening. And my favorite owl, or ebu, if you can say that, ebu, is a great horned owl. So once I start to get this shape going, I'm going to start to just prod and pull. And what makes them, or why they're called the great horned owl, is they've got a series of feathers that stick up almost like horns, like a deer or a ram. And so I'm making those little feathers, and what those do is they catch sounds and they can actually bring it into the ear of the owl. It's kind of neat. It helps them hear even better. So once we get that going, that's kind of the great horned owl look, right? If you guys have known, if you've seen one, great. If not, see if your parents can help you Google it or look for maybe a program to watch. All right, so we've got our horns, and then owls always have to have big eyes, right? Huge eyes, so we can use our fingers. I'm going to use my pinky finger to kind of press in where the eyes would be. Kind of look and see how there's little indentations, and as you're doing that, you're going to see it's starting to kind of almost make the beak for you. So you can kind of press in your eyes and pull out your beak. And since this is beeswax, it's a little bit harder. But I think that's starting to look pretty cool. It's starting to look like an owl. We've got a little bit of a beak there. We've got some eyes. Remember, we're kind of just looking, it doesn't need to look exactly like an owl, right? It's not going to look like a photograph of an owl, or if we had tools and we were making each feather out of beeswax. But I think if we showed this to somebody who doesn't know what we're making, they'd probably be able to tell that it's an owl. That would be their guess. That would be one of their guesses, right? Let's get those eyes in there. Remember, as they're sitting, so they're going to have their wings. We can kind of maybe make some indents on the side for wings if we need to, if we want to. I'm going to use my finger. You can actually use your fingernail for some of this stuff, right? He's sitting, he's waiting to lift up his wings and fly. So you have to kind of cut the way wings in a little bit with my thumb nail. There we go. Kind of cool. And I can come back and start like where I made that, I can kind of press in around it so the wings kind of stick out a little bit more. Try and keep it as smooth as you can. Press it in. Alright. I've got some little bit of wings there. If you want, you can take your fingernail or your thumb and you can kind of start to make little feathers. It's kind of a fun little thing to do. And I'll really be able to tell. So I don't know if you can see that. You can see that? A little bit of the feathers. There's the eye and the beak. Let's set them up. Now he's sitting there. He's on the table. Oops. I guess not. He's waiting. Or she. Listening for a mouse down on the forest floor. Or in a barn. And he's going to fly silently and get him in his talons. And they have dinner. Alright, first grade. Good luck with your owls, and we'll be back again next week for some more beeswax. Have fun and get outside. Be safe.